Good morning. It's Friday, July 24th, 2020, and this week's video is short. It's been a quiet week. Not many friends have been sending in pictures or photos of crop progress. Let's start with my answer to last week's question. The bet was, would you take the over or under of the U.S. producing a 15 billion bushel corn crop in 2020? For me right now, I think that's an easy answer. I'll take the over. Most of you that sent in your answers also selected the over. Kathy and I did another quick trip last weekend to western Illinois, and outside of north central Missouri, the corn crop looked very good everywhere we traveled. My Missouri River clients would say this might be the year of one of their largest corn crops ever. Yes, there is some hail, green snap, and drought pockets in nearly every state, and a few states have had sizable prevent plant, as in North Dakota. In fact, 2 days ago, this was corn harvest in North Dakota. Be glad none of us have experienced a 2019 season with that extreme. I did receive a few photos this week. How many of you have traveled to the PNW, and more specifically, the Palouse of Eastern Washington? It's been on my wish list for some time, and the itch to travel arrived again as Paige, Curtis, and Max Clausen sent in this photo from last week on their trip to Paige's home farm. What beautiful country. Can you imagine a side hill combine on a 30-degree slope? Spring Creek Family Farm sent in this sunset from north of Goodland, Kansas. A storm rolling through at sunset, which means it likely brought hail along. In the west, they refer to hail as the Great White Combine. My friends and clients in the Western Plains usually measure rainfall in hundreds, not tenths. But Eric from Ark Farms near Ray, Colorado sent me this on Monday. That's significant for an area that averages 12 inches a year. Eric said it came with a price. Back to corn and soybean crop progress. The USDA rates this current week good to excellent on 69% of the corn acres across the U.S., which is a couple of percentage points above the 5-year average. Missouri clearly has an excellent corn crop growing, but our state only grows about 3.5 million acres of corn, or only 4% of the forecasted 2020 corn acres. The USDA also rated our current soybean crop at 69% in the good to excellent range for this past week. The soybean map has several states significantly above the 5-year average. Exports of corn and soybeans to China have made the news recently with some sizable corn sales. I came across this graph this week and thought I should share. Next week, you will have the privilege of meeting another teammate of mine who resides in Lubbock, Texas. His name is Shane Ballou, and he travels Oklahoma, Texas, and New Mexico. He's going to share some updates of corn harvest from the coastal bend area of Texas and look at cotton in West Texas. He was going to be on today's video, but his memory is slipping and he didn't send the information. A little guilt will get the job done for next week. These updates aren't possible without you sharing information via photos, videos, texts, or phone calls. I appreciate all you do to share and help us grasp the big picture. If you find value in this effort, drop me a text. If you want off my distribution list, send me a thumbs down. I won't be disappointed. As always, thanks for your friendship, your business, and stay safe. Till next time.